it is so good to see you. If you haven't been here before, my name is Joe, and this is the Joe is Hungry channel, where today we're going to see if our luck holds out. Head over to Hardee's, check out one item in their new limited time offer 3 menu lineup, put it under pressure, see how it holds up right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. I would like to extend a special shout out to Mr. Bear's geometry and math class at West Shaw Central High School in the lovely state of Wisconsin. Happy Joe is Hungry Mondays. Sophia, Liz, Olivia, thank you all for supporting the channel, and very happy birthday, Harley, Lily, Caitlin. I want to wish you all a very hungry happy birthday. With that out of the way, Hardee's new 3-item limited time offer menu lineup consists of the grilled cheese bacon burger, we're doing the double version today, the grilled cheese breakfast sandwich with sausage, which we're not doing today, and the grilled cheese breakfast sandwich with bacon, which we're also not doing today. The double grilled cheese bacon burger is made of the following ingredients: 2 100% Angus beef patties, crispy cherrywood-smoked bacon, they don't say how many slices, but the food photo shows me at least 2. More on that later. American and Swiss cheese and mayonnaise between 2 slices of toasted buttery sourdough bread. A single patty version will hammer your diet with 910 calories, where a double version will set your diet aspirations ablaze with 1230 calories, put your kidneys to task with a stunning 2700 milligrams of sodium. I have the full nutritional information for the single and the double on the screen and in the description below. With all that in mind, and you still want to try one of these, a single patty a la carte grilled cheese bacon burger will disappear $5.99 from your nearly empty wallet. A double version like I'm gonna eat today will cleave $7.99 from your net worth, or you can always make it a medium double combo meal for $12.49 before taxes in Georgia. Fortunately for us, and historically not so much for Hardee's, they have serving weights in their nutritional information. The double grilled cheese bacon burger is supposed to weigh in at 361 grams or 12.73 ounces, giving us a preliminary, and I do stress preliminary, not a bad price, of 63 cents an ounce. Will they get these things out of the drive-thru in a timely manner? Will they even pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test? Well, we're about to find out when we roll the drive-thru at Hardee's in Adairsville, Georgia.
Thank you for choosing Hardee's. What can I get for you today?
Could I get 4 double grilled cheese bacon burgers?
Just the burgers?
Yeah, doubles.
What else for you?
That's all I need today, thank you.
Okay, it'll be $35.91.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are now in the Hardee's penalty box. Hopefully that means we're gonna get these cooked to order and pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. "20 minutes in the drive-thru penalty box. Not a good look, Hardee's. I've got my bacon burgers. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Bacon burger number 1 is 126.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Bacon burger number 2 is 128.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Bacon burger number 3 is 115.7 degrees Fahrenheit. As you know, if you've been watching this channel, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. Hotter is always better. Well, apparently that long wait didn't pay off. They probably sat in the pass and cooled off. So today, Hardee's, Adairsville, you failed the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to move on to the next chapter. Tear these things all apart. Take a really close look at the bacon. Head back to the studios and... Guys, they gave me the wrong burger. This doesn't look like any sourdough bread to me. Let me stop this video temporarily and get the correct food. All right, I've finally got the right burgers in my hands, and that took long enough. let's get out of this spot and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Bacon burger number 1 is 133.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Bacon burger number 2 is 138.0 degrees Fahrenheit. Bacon burger number 3 is 134.2 degrees Fahrenheit. If you've been watching my channel any length of time, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. I know they made these things to order. I watched them, but they also kind of sat on the counter a long time before they gave them to me. And because of that, Hardee's, again, you fail the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to open up the next chapter. Get on with this video. Take a good look at that bacon, head back to the studios, and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Well, Hardee's, I just don't know what to say this time. I mean, you got my order wrong. Anybody can do that. It's an honest mistake. You let me sit in the drive-thru a really long time to give me food that wasn't hot. That, not so much. But bygones can be bygones. However, today, you did set a new record in the Joe is Hungry channel. You failed the temperature test 2 times in the same video. Oh well. I don't know what that means. So, I guess to pull this rabbit out of the hat, we need to see if you can make them within 10% of your own serving weights. Can you make them the same size after we take off for your packaging? In other words, set the tear on the scales. Bacon burger number 1 weighs in 11.56 ounces or 328 grams. Bacon burger number 2 weighs in 11.55 ounces or 327 grams. Bacon burger number 3 weighs in at 11.90 ounces or 338 grams. Well, the difference between the heaviest and the lightest is less than 10% of the average weight of all 3. So today, Hardee's, you actually pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, Hardee's, they do have serving weights in their nutritional information. I'll give them that. All 3 of these are slightly below, but they're within 10%. So Hardee's, you pass the Joe is Hungry weight test, which leads us one more thing to do, and that is to add them all up, average them out, do the math, and they run the price from 63 cents an ounce up to 68 cents an ounce. Still not a bad price, which leads us on to the next test, the one and only, the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Well, we've seen what it looks like, and we saw how much it was. Not actually a very bad price at all. And as far as what it looks like, from my point of view, a little bit smashed, but resembles the ad photos pretty close, with the exception of the toast being buttered real well like they show in the picture. If you're wanting to know about the bacon, I have post-autopsy photos right up here on the screen, and it looks like Hardee's has anteed up and gave us 2 full slices of bacon. Imagine that. Anyway, Now it's time for the one and only, the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
Here comes the
The sourdough bread was fresh, soft, and well toasted, but seemed to lack a good buttering. The cheese was plentiful, distinct, and tasty, and had an excellent goo factor going on. The bacon was savory, crispy, and definitely added to the flavor. The burger patties were well cooked, savory, and juicy, and the mayonnaise is tasty and adds to the moistness without being all drippy. And I must say, a good flavor combination, although more butter would have been really nice. With that being said, let's look back in time, see what happened with Shadow Joe, and do the Joe is Hungry Sneak-a-Doodle Bite. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite, number one again. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite, number two. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite, number three. Excuse me. It could be a lot warmer. I can kind of taste the bacon. There is some there. This is very cheesy and very meaty. Let's go ahead and give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is once a lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves. Hardee's. I really like this burger. I like the flavor. The price was good. I, in spite of everything, would get it again. And I so want to give this a 6.9, maybe even a 7. I mean, you passed all the metrics, pretty much. But there's the issue of the long wait times, which isn't that big of a deal. But the temperatures, times 2. I mean, there's got to be something taken off for that. So today, oh man, this is hard. I'm gonna have to go 5.9. That is my number. This is my review, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite, number 1. It's the wrong burger.